All right, boys, got the deck list here for you. It is the Galarian Perrserker V updated for Lost Origin. And let me tell you guys, a big shout out to JD Goes Crazy for this one. The same one who got you that Hisuian Decidueye list you guys like so much. Back at it again. And this time, giving me a list I'm really enjoying so far. My record may not say otherwise. It did take me a while to kind of get used to how the deck functions and stuff like that. But once you get used to that and realize that you cannot switch out of Galarian Perrserker except for using Bird Keeper, the deck is a lot easier to run. So let's get into the start of the show here. We got ourselves the Galarian Perrserker V with that Treasure Rush 20x. For each card in your hand. And normally cards like this are pretty weak in the TCG. Being able to build up a massive hand is generally very difficult because people can just shuffle your hand away. Well, we are playing a 2-2 Rapid Strike Milotic with the Dewguard to stop our opponent from shuffling our hand, so we get to maintain hand advantage, as well as, of course, playing an explosive 4-3 line of Manectric from... oh, geez, I don't remember what set that is. I believe that's Vivid Voltage with the high speed ability. So when you play it from your hand to evolve, you draw 3 cards. Very good stuff there. As well as we play Zacian V for some turn 1 Intrepid Sword play, as well as our Radiant of choice, Radiant Greninja with the concealed cards. Always good in metal type decks. You get to discard, draw 2. They're really good in anything. It's probably the best generic Radiant in the game, so good stuff there. Moving on to the trainers now. We got ourselves 2 Evolution Incense, 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, 4 Level Balls, and 2 Quick Balls to help us search our stuff out. Got ourselves the 4 Metal Saucers to get our energy back from the discard pile and attach them to Perrserker. It's also our only way of getting acceleration in this deck. So if we go from a blank field where we don't have any energy on Galarian Perrserker, the only way we're able to then attack in the same turn is Metal Saucer. This is what I was talking about when I said the only way to switch is through Bird Keeper, is because a lot of times I was making misplays by missequencing, playing either Bird Keeper too early or promoting my Manectric after getting knocked out and forgetting that I need to keep Galarian Perrserker on the bench in order to use Metal Saucer. So a lot of my losses are coming from that mistake. So don't do that mistake yourself. Just a heads up there. Get ourselves 4 Scoop Up Nets to be able to reuse Radiant Greninja as well as Manectric. So you can, even with 1 or 2 Electrikes benched, you can sometimes draw 9, 12 cards in a turn with Manectric. It's very good stuff. Our stadium of choice is a singular training court. Just gives us some synergy with Radiant Greninja, but we are kind of at the behest of our opponent when it comes to the stadiums. Now moving on to the supporters, and you're going to see a really weird one down at the bottom here. I'm going to go over the more typical ones first. Got the 1 Avery. Normally a very bad card, but it's decent. It lets you draw 3 without having to switch, which is nice. And of course, forcing your opponent to discard can be beneficial, especially in this format where you got a lot of things that like to fill up their bench. Avery is actually not terrible in this format, so it's all right. We got the 4 Bird Keepers. If we could play 5 or 6 Bird Keepers, we would, but we're playing 4. Switching your active Pokemon with the benched and drawing 3. The only thing to note here is that you cannot use Bird Keeper if you only have 1 Pokemon on the field. So that's something to keep in mind. 2 Boss's Orders to help us gust. And the weird card of the day, the 4 Schoolgirls. Because we want to maintain hand advantage, draw 2 cards. And if your opponent has exactly 2, 4, or 6 prize cards remaining, draw 2 more cards. This is the best version of these types of cards that let you draw 2 and then conditionally draw 2 more cards in the current standard format. But we do need to maintain our hand. If you really, for some reason, don't like playing Schoolgirl, you'd rather play Quad Avery, I think that's an option as well. You go Quad Avery and then maybe add a 3rd boss here, or you can keep the 1 Schoolgirl. That's fine as well. But we are going for Schoolgirl because of the more explosive +1 can make all the difference there. Going on to our tools, we play 1 Cape of Toughness to make ourselves a little bit tanky. here, and 1 Choice Belt to give us a little more damage when we need it. And the moving on to last but not least, the energy. Got the 4 Capture Energies that help us search out our basic Pokemon, and 8 medals. But let me know what you guys think of the deck list down in the comment section below. And do check out this gameplay against a very interesting Arceus Shadow Rider VMAX variant that we ended up getting the upper hand on. And as you can see, the damage numbers that this thing can hit can get out of control. And even against a VMAX deck, they didn't really stand a chance against Galarian Perrserker. So do check that out. All right, we're going to be going second here, which is not ideal. Especially with this hand. This hand's kind of buns for going second. This hand would be sick going first, but going second is not as good. We do get Mulligan here, playing against the Decidueye deck. We're going to say no to that. Trying to get some gameplay, guys. I want to see. I only seen that one Palkia player and they misplayed like really badly. That was too bad because I got set up really well and they ended up and they were playing well up until that point. All right, lost the flip. Going second here. Open Zacian, not ideal.
Here we go.
But Schoolgirl, because we're going second, Schoolgirl's pretty good. We can draw 4. Basically get to take a look at, get our thing, get whatever we need there. Ooh. Shadow Rider with the Arceus V. I like to see that. Interesting. Love these sleeves. Alright. Let's go. I think we go Schoolgirl first. Wow. Oops. All supporters. Okay, then. Radiant Greninja, try to cheese our way into a couple balls. Or just cheese our way into more supporters. That works too, I guess. Bro. Okay. Run ourselves into a Marnie here. Ooh, hand attach the psychic energy. Interesting. Training Court. At least I get to use Training Court too, which is nice.
Mamma mia!
Ooh, still fucking with Galarian Articuno. Classic. Didn't even want to use Training Court, huh? Empty hand research too? Bruh. In my wildest dreams with this deck. No, that's the right thing to do. I didn't realize yet they had empty hand fucking research. I try to think, do they even have enough? Well, after the Arceus, they might. Shit. Oh, yeah, after the Arceus, they definitely have enough now. 30, 60, 91, 20, 150, 180, RCS 210, base 220. Oh my god. I'm assuming they're going to grab like energy and then this, and then they'll escape rope. All right, at least they knock out Radiant Greninja. Okay. That's actually not ideal. Okay. Oh, they do go for the Trinity charge. Okay. Can I actually take knockout here? I don't think I can. Not without Saucer. Oh, my saucy Saucer. Woo-wee! Okay. All right, I need to actually check. 1, 2. So it's 20 if I just do this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40. Scoop Up Net. And draw. I don't actually think I have it unless I top deck another... I think I would need like 2 Scoop Up Nets to do this. It's not likely. Let's put it that way. So let's just check it here. So it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60. It'd be 240. I mean, I could technically take out one of these, but... Alright. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. $220. That should be still enough. Yep, 260. All right. Like, a bazillion dollars says I'm gonna get fucking Marnied anyway, but we have to try. And if I can somehow get a Milotic down before they can Marnie me, that'd be 10 out of 10. Like I said, highly doubt that, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, Max Geist is enough for the knockout there. And we did indeed get away with it. So now we can put down Milotic and we don't have to worry about Marnie, which is nice. Ooh, and we get the Avery. Nice. All right, so him with Avery here. So they're going to get rid of Bat for sure, but it's just a matter of what else they get rid of. Yeah, that's what I figured. Play that. Get that. Draw some cards. Draw more cards. All right. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $20, $40, $60, $80, $2, $20, $40, $60, $83. Oh yeah, way more than enough. Way more than enough. 400 damage. $400 damage and a boss in hand. And they are just gonna scoop it up, son. Too much. 5 them. Feels good, man. Alright boys, that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see me live, you can catch me over on Twitch. Link in the description down below. But until the next time, I'm Derek for Table 500, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.